What do you think about this 1-4 matchup with Purdue and Houston? Because of the soft path that we've seen for the Boilermakers here so far, they get High Point and McNeese State, and now they're going to get Houston, where that defense is very likely to punch them in the mouth. What does that ultimately look like? The total opened 133.5, still some 133s, and I'm seeing pretty across the board now, 132.5. I do lean under that maybe the buck stops here for Purdue, and you haven't faced an opponent of this caliber on the road. Not even close.
I like this Houston team maybe more than I should. I only filled out 2 brackets, if you guys want to remember from last week whenever we were talking about how many brackets you can fill out. You can fill out as many as you want to, but you can only claim one. I filled out 2 brackets, so those are the only 2 that I filled out, one of which was just in one of the national contests and then one with friends. In one of the brackets, I did have Houston going all the way in the big national bracket because of the fact that multiple different times this year, you saw Houston with that defense that they play. And they actually shoot pretty well from the three-point line as well that I think a lot of people don't talk about. And I thought there were glimpses where I go, this team might be the best team in the country.
Yeah.
This team could be the best team in the country. Now, Duke has kind of erased all of that with what they've shown here, closing out the season the way that they did and then the first 2 games here in this tournament. But Houston might be right there with Duke. And so I like them in this. I understand there's still 2 7.5s that are available out there in the market. It would only be laying it with me for sure.
Yeah, spread 8.5 right now, largely up from 7.5 at open. And real quickly before we move too far on this, because I mentioned Purdue's path and the McNeese State being their most recent win.
Thanks for watching, but don't let the betting insights end here. If you want an extra edge this football season, you can get a month of VSiN Pro right now, absolutely free. That means access to our betting insights, analysis, and tools like our betting splits at 0 cost to you. Click the link in the description to sign up.